Hi Pisces, let's do a collective reading for you today and see what you need to be aware of. Today is Wednesday the 19th of November 2025, but whenever you watch the video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. Also Pisces, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is a Pisces collective. Pisces, let's see what you need to be aware of today. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. Pisces. First card of your reading is Lovers. You have Child, Thoughts, Change. So to me here, Pisces, with the Kipper cards, looks like there's a younger energy that is thinking about the old times. Someone that could have been a lover in the past. They're thinking about you while they work. I feel this person, there's an age difference between you and them as they're coming up as the child. But they're missing the closeness. They're missing that connection. The pure love. The innocence. Someone's missing you. I feel for you here, Pisces, you have moved away from that. There is distance between you and whoever that person is. But I feel it is someone that you were in a romantic connection with. First card of your reading is the Two of Swords, and then you have the Three of Pentacles. You then have the Page of Cups. Current energy is the Knight of Swords, Judgment, Scorpio energy, and the Emperor. In your future, Pisces, you have the Six of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Looking at logic here in the future, looking at things that are actually in the real world, and you've got the Page of Wands. On the back of the deck is the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Okay, just give your clarifiers a quick shuffle here, Pisces, then we'll get started. What is the Two of Swords for Pisces today, spirits? The Magician. So there was something here where there was a manipulation in the recent past. Okay, it could have been with a Virgo, Gemini, with the Magician. But I feel here for you, Pisces, with that Two of Swords, someone was leaving you in confusion, someone that was playing a game or manipulating the energy. So they're doing magic tricks here, and I feel you were very interested in what they were doing. But now with the Two of Swords, your intuition was calling you at the time. Okay, and you were closed off to it. You wanted to watch the magic trick. It was something spectacular. But not listening to your intuition. I feel now there's a closed off to it, but in the past there you weren't closed off to it. You were enjoying the magic trick. So what is the Three of Pentacles here? You have the Seven of Swords. So there was some type of magic trick. You could have been working on something with this person, but I see that there has been a head cut off. Someone wanted to dictate where this was going. Someone wanted to take it for all it was. With the Seven of Swords here, you've got lies, cheating, and deceit. So someone could have taken too much. Okay, there was lies. It could have been an agreement to work together. Okay, to alchemize the energy, to turn something into something else. There was an agreement, but there was a lie. It was just all lies and deceit. Could have been just to take from you. So I see here in the recent past for you, Pisces, you're letting go of that commitment, that collaboration. It's time to walk away. With the Seven of Swords, you know, he doesn't want to fight the battle the next day, so he ends up taking all his swords and leaving the night before. So I feel here for you, you're deciding to give up on a situation here. What is the Page of Cups? I see you, Pisces, realizing that you have everything you need without this person. This person is someone that's taking what you have. You've got the Four of Swords. You want more. So you could be someone looking for someone in particular or something in particular. You could be looking for stability, but you could also be looking for commitment. You know, commitment is stability also. But it's time to get to work and time to look for what you want. I feel there could have been a third party involved with the Four of Swords coming out. You know, the Three of Swords is before the Four of Swords. So I feel here there was some type of heartbreak or a third party involved. But I see you going with the flow. Okay, I see you just enjoying the moment, enjoying what you are growing here. Those grapes. Grapes in the tarot are not easy to grow, okay? Only a special type of person can grow the grapes, okay? And I feel you are one of these people. You've got a lot of grapes growing around you. You're coming out as the Page of Cups. So whatever you're growing is making you feel really good. You're enjoying what's being grown. You're turning what's being grown into something that can fill you up. Okay, so you could be receiving abundance or money. With the Four of Swords also here, Pisces, you know, he's praying on a blessing. The way to get the blessing is to get out of the bed and get to work. So I feel, you know, that's what you're doing. He is playing a pipe or a musical instrument there. So he's doing what he needs to do to get that abundance. What is the Knight of Swords? So this is in your current energy. You have the Three of Swords. So in your current energy, you are looking at a situation here. Moving forwards, you don't want heartbreak. There has been a heartbreak. There could have been a third party involved. Okay, it looks to me here someone chose someone else. Okay, so it could have been a third party. But now I feel for you, Pisces, there's this careful consideration of what you want as you move forwards. You're looking at what you chose in the past, and you don't want anything like that. I feel Sorry, Pisces, I just got interrupted by someone wanting to check the electricity meter. Okay, so I feel here in the current energy, it's sort of giving me that type of feel with this Knight of Swords. So not jumping in now, there is something you want to manifest in your life, but there are things you need to consider, okay? Looking at the manifestation. So if you're looking for love, you're looking for abundance, whatever this is, you need to get back down to the drawing board. But you also are starting to understand here, Pisces, that whatever has happened in the past happened for a reason, because it's not meant for you. Okay, as much as it may have hurt your feelings, I feel you're trying to go with that flow of life, trying to understand that that was not meant for me. So let's now have a look at judgment for you. What is judgment for Pisces? So you're getting back down to the drawing board. You're trying to figure out what you really want, what you really want to move forwards towards. There is something here that brings in abundance, okay? And I feel for you at the time right now, whenever you're watching this video, that you need to see something through to the end. It's all about bringing in the stability here. There's a gift that you have that you're working on. When you're coming out as that Page of Cups up there in the recent past, that's what the gift is. Whatever you're building with those grapes, you're growing with the grapes, it's bringing in this abundance. And I see here with judgment, I don't feel like you're doing enough. I feel like you can do more, okay? Because you've been invested, I feel, in somebody else. You've been giving too much to somebody here in your life where you haven't been giving enough to this gift. And it's time to be giving. I feel you've got 200 there, like 200% to a gift that Divine has handed you. It's like Divine's now telling you it's time to get to work, because you have the time to get to work. So let's have a look at the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy. So with the Emperor, you've got the Nine of Wands. So things happen for a reason, and we all know that, Pisces. You're feeling like the wounded warrior. There's things that aren't working out in the past, but there's always going to be challenges in our lives, okay? This makes us stronger. This is something that is a lesson that you know not to bring into your life in the future, because it's something that you're learning right now. And with the Emperor, you're coming out as the divine masculine, no matter what sex you are. You're in control. You're holding the reins to your life. And you are making the decisions on what to give to and what not to give to. You've got the boundaries up. So to me here, you are very focused in the current energy on you, on what you're building. You could even be very focused on your home with the Emperor coming out, your children, the stability in your life. But it's like there is a rebirth of yourself, but you're also protecting what's important here. And what's important is what you're working on. And as I said, it could be children, family, loved ones. Let's now have a look in the future. In the future for you, Pisces, you've got the Six of Swords. So you are moving on that cycle. You're moving in that transition into that new cycle. And you've got the Emperor coming out again. So starting again with the Emperor, ready to start again. You are just trying to go with that flow of life, I feel, Pisces, right now. You're just trying to listen to Divine's call. I feel you don't know where you're going, but you're prepared. You know, you've got a shield here, ready. Ready for anything that comes. And I feel in the future, you don't know what's going to come, but you're prepared. And I feel there's going to be a lot coming towards you. And it could have something to do with what you're working on with you coming out as the Emperor. But you're prepared for this. You've got the shield. I don't feel like you know what is ahead. It really depends on how much work you put in. But you are prepared. What is the Queen of Swords? Ten of Pentacles. Having those boundaries up, not letting any manipulative energies, anything negative, anything toxic to dampen the road. You're taking a chance on yourself. I feel you're taking a chance on yourself, Pisces, and you're going to see what you can do. To me here, if you keep the boundaries up, you know, if you only let in only those certain people that meet you at the boundary, okay, you're coming out as the Queen of Swords. So she articulates what she wants. She is someone that does have the boundaries up. She's not afraid to cut out people that don't meet a level in her life. And I feel here, because you're taking a chance on your life, the hard work will pay off, okay? But as I said, you need to do the work. It's time to be all about you. It's time to focus on you. I feel a lot of the past has been about focusing on others, but it's time to be focusing on Pisces. Let's have a look now at the Page of Wands. Tell us about the Page of Wands for Pisces today. The Knight of Wands. Grab one more. And the Wheel. So to me here, I feel in the past for you, Pisces, you kept trying to revive something that was a manipulation. Okay, Sagittarius energy could be significant. You've also got a lot of fire here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But you're closing out a karmic cycle. There is something you want, you have in your hands. It lights your world up. It's coming underneath that Emperor and the Page of Cups. To me here, you're helping people. To me, you're closing out the cycle. You don't want karmic cycles anymore. I feel you want to turn the wheel the right way. You're over the negative, and who wouldn't be? Like, who really wants to be in relationships and every relationship is something that breaks up? No, you don't want that. And you're looking at this all. You're closing the karmic cycles out. I also see here that what you're doing could mean a lot to a lot of people. Something where you hold the wand, okay? You hold something here that just lifts not only yourself up, but I feel the people around you. But I feel you're closing those karmic cycles out, Pisces. Let's now have a look at those two cards on the back of the deck. The Knight of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So I feel here you're over giving too much. You're over doing everything for everybody. You could be the problem solver of the family, of your community. It's like everyone goes to Pisces. So for the Knight of Cups, you've got the Moon. For what you don't see, you've got an energy coming in here. could be a Pisces Cancer. You do have water energy. This is someone that looks like they want to work with you. Okay. This is something that's going to take you down a new road. I feel this could be a new commitment in your life. You've got someone coming towards you, someone taking action, a Knight of Cups, a Knight in shining armor. I feel this is something that comes in after you close the cycle out, because I feel you've got to walk past the two dogs on the Moon card to get to this. There's like a challenge before it. You hear the train. Tell us about the Ten of Wands. But you're going to have to make a decision with the Two of Pentacles. You know, a choice, adapting to the choice. There is something here that you could be a little afraid of doing, and I feel it is an opportunity of some sort. It could be love for a lot of you with the Knight of Cups coming out, but it could be work also. This is something here that you're going to work on. This is something I feel that is an opportunity to do with work. It's another wand that you're going to be grabbing on the way to your destination. You've got the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords, clarifying the Ten of Wands. I feel this is something that's going to set you free. To me, it looks like you're going to jump at the chance there, Pisces. It looks like it could be a good opportunity for you. You got the Nine of Cups, so it's something you've manifested into your energy. So I see a new opportunity coming for you here. This opportunity, though, is going to be a tough road. I keep seeing that for the Pisces community, that there is some opportunity coming in that isn't going to be easy. It's something where it gives you a bit of anxiety. Okay, it's doing something different, but it is worth it. Okay, so Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all so much. Have a great day, but I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.